Hello, Grixis here, and welcome everyone to this week's video. This is going to be another sketchbook tour, but with a twist. I am going to share you one of my picture book project sketchbooks. So I created this book, and I worked on 4 different sketchbooks for it, and I just thought this could be a fun thing to show. And also, I haven't seen these sketchbooks for a while. And sometimes what I do, I just flick through and search for new ideas or just see the progress. And I don't remember some things I worked on it. This was the project I was working on, I think in 2020, when the pandemic started. I think this was the project. So yeah, I hope you're excited and grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee or any drink or even cold drink. I am having a hot chocolate. I just really wanted to have a hot chocolate. So cheers to everyone who is drinking as well. Do you want to know an interesting thing? So this is the Rex, the character I'm sometimes having in my videos. And I created this character for this book. It's actually here. And also I made like this little figure of a boy as well. When I had the exhibition in London, I had these little two up there as well. But yeah, now they are just in my studio as little guardians, art guardians. So yeah, I think what I will do, I will show you sketchbooks first, and then I will show you how this book looks in the end. And yeah, I guess let's start with number 1, and then we'll go to right order till number 4. This is the start of the project, and I got like this postcard book from, I think, a charity shop, and it was full with different postmarks. And I started drawing them, and I realized that I would love to have a book with a lot of details and also like some people collecting things. So I just started to kind of draw these little things. It just started with some little details, and then I was like thinking about the theme, about my current inspiration, about the story, questions for myself. So what do I want to create? What it is about? What is the story means? What does it change? Why are they collecting things? The theme is a lot of different things and kind of small pleasures, traveling, adventure, individuality, and my current inspiration, Amelie Wes Anderson films, Alessandro Borico. So kind of like different things here and there. And I was trying to kind of do little research, but also sketch on the side as well. And kind of quickly I realized I really want to have a book about the whole family collecting something and what is the main character collecting. So that was like kind of my direction, and I actually really love these quick and expressive sketches. I should definitely do more because these look really cool. And then I'm just playing with color combinations, I guess. I was thinking about also old toys and Tamagotchi and waterfall ring toss and Crayola stamps and I actually don't know the name of them in English. I think it's blowing markers where it sprays, multicolored pen, Furbies, kind of a lot of different things, because I was trying to think what everyone is collecting from this family. And I really wanted to have dynamic poses and perspectives in each spread. I was also thinking about the kind of composition and framing. But yeah, super quick doodles. I really enjoyed. I think I really like the table that is like how much space it takes. This is the main character. And I wanted him to have super messy hair, kind of like a scribble, and this ultramarine jumper. And then I started thinking about other collecting things, collecting matches, diapositives, clock faces. I actually have collected clock faces in the past because I used to make gear earrings, and I would keep these ones. But then I thought, like, where I will put them, so I stopped collecting them. Okay, so this is the sketchbook number 2, and it is mainly character design sketchbook. So in this sketchbook, I was trying to focus on the character, and yeah, I don't know. This is like with oil pastels. It's really interesting, and it opens like that. I remember these were super quick sketches with I think black permanent pencil. There's like this pencil which you can draw on top of glass, and it's kind of like super chalky, grainy kind of pencil. So I did these ones super quick. And honestly, looking at these sketches, I want to come back and sketch a little bit more quicker ones, because you can capture the character in these quick sketches as well, which is like fascinating to me. And here are more quick sketches. I think I remember I did them in university. I think we had like a task to do kind of quick doodles. And this is me trying different faces expressions, by being angry, dreamy, and kind of like seeing like approximate different directions. This is actually the composition I kept in the book, so it will occur once again. This is like a little bit bigger scene. I really like these top-down kind of bird view scenes. And honestly, some of these sketches I don't remember at all, which is really interesting. So this is just quick doodle. This is sketching the different rooms in the house, because this project started when the pandemic was starting, I think. I wanted to have this book indoors, and every single room I wanted to have in different color palettes, and also every single room belonged to different family member. And in that room you could see the things everyone is collecting. So that was like kind of my idea for the book. And here I started doing like storyboarding a little bit more. I was thinking about different locations where the book is set, thinking about what everyone is like doing, and also I was thinking about the text, because I'm not the best writer, so I was thinking how I could do the book without a lot of text. Here's a little bit more planning. I really liked this spread with like a boy looking down at the page. And here I'm just playing with the compositions and the pace and rhythm of the book. I wanted the book to be quite easy to flick through. And yeah, this is the dad. I was sketching the dad here. These are a little bit more of indoor scenes. This is the bathroom. This is, I think, father's room. This is kitchen. He's playing, I guess, with some color palettes here as well. By the way, these little notes, these are from, I think, either teacher or course mate. But yeah, I really enjoyed like these character design sketches, and I actually like that I did silhouettes as well. Oh, wait. Okay, so where should I put this one? I guess like this is like as a memory, so someone left a note, but yeah, I was trying to work on different character design sketches, because although there is like the main character, which is like this boy, this little one, I still wanted to develop other characters as well for this book. But yeah, this is the main character. Still, like a lot of different poses. I wanted the main character to be curious and inquisitive and kind of wondrous. This is the sister because, yeah, I really wanted to have a sister as well. So it's like kind of bigger family. And here's father, sister, brother and sister playing. These are really bright colors I'm using here, by the way. Thinking about the color combos, I really wanted to have one bright color for the main character, so he pops and it's super easy to recognize. Oh wow, I love this one. I love this page. This is me playing with the color palettes. Wait, I'm just gonna take these ones out. This is such a lovely spread. I love it a lot. So these are acrylic markers. These are mainly pencils. I think most of these are Derwent drawing pencils. I really love them. So they make super muted pencils. So this was kind of inspired by that. But I think I also use Faber-Castell pencils. And yeah, so this is brother, this is sister, this is mother, and this is father. And I was thinking like the main character could be called Carlos. But yeah, I really like how this looks. It's filled with colors and they all look really lovely. I love the ultramarine jumper, by the way. I think it fits well with all the other colors. And then the family dog. I wanted to have the family dog, and that's the Rex. I really like these quick sketches as well. Kind of silly ones. Super funny. And this is the main character with a dog together. I think I have used these sketches in my portfolio as well, because I just really loved how they look. And then I sketched the main character in different poses for the different spreads. And I remember this was done on pastel paper. And I had like these pastels, soft pastels. And I created this spread with soft pastels. And this is also soft pastels. And I think I sprayed it, but I still see there's like a little bit pressed on the page up there as well. So yeah, this is the second one. Okay, let's see the sketchbook number 3. By the way, I forgot to tell these number 2, 3, and 4 sketchbook. They are from Sea White of Brighton, and I bought them in university. That's why it's printed Cambridge School of Art, because that's where I did masters. And this is sketchbook mainly for storyboarding. So I have a lot of notes here. I think these are from the course mates, if I remember correctly. I think we had like some part where we shared our sketchbooks to everyone else, and we just went around with these little notes and then left the feedback for everyone. So this is just a part of the feedback, I guess. But yeah, I really wanted to kind of storyboard this book. And I feel this is like really important phase of the book. Although like it's really fun to work on final illustrations, this is like important part if you want your story to feel connected and right at the end. Because if you just work on final illustrations and you don't have clear story, it will be really hard to pull it together. So yeah, this was the kind of abstract sketch. So it was kind of like the main character goes to dad's room and asks what is he collecting, and then it's his collection. Then the boy goes to mom, and then what she is collecting. Then he goes to sister, and then what she is collecting. Then she goes to dog. He goes to dog, and then what he is collecting. And then it's like what is he collecting, and then it's like the end. But throughout the book, you can kind of slowly recognize what he's collecting as well, and at the end you can guess what it is. If that makes sense, I hope it makes sense. Okay, so this is just me thinking about different things people will collect, and I think I even asked on Instagram if someone is collecting something, and I kind of wrote down a lot of things a lot of people have been collecting, and then I thought, okay, so it's dog. What is he collecting? And dog is kind of collecting a little bit of everything, and he's kind of burying his treasures underground. And then this is like the dad, and he is collecting plates and like these little, like souvenir plates where there's like city of that place, and you can get them and then you can hang it or something like that. So yeah, this is like one side, and this is the collection, the end. But yeah, these are just pencil sketches, super quick ones. I just really wanted to see different composition options. Oh wow, this is like with color already. As I said before, I really wanted to have each room in different color palette. So this is really fun. And I was thinking fruit stickers could be a thing. And these are from, I think, bananas or like apples or something like that. A little bit more of storyboarding. A lot of planning, and sometimes I just wrote things down. A little bit of detail sketching. I wanted to have rooms filled with tiny little details and Easter eggs, and this is just a little bit of everything. And up here as well, some plants, some plates, a lot of details from my house, and dog's toys, and gnome, and yeah, a lot of different things. These are tea bag labels. So the sister is collecting these ones, and I felt this is quite unique. I'm not sure if someone is collecting them without this story. I don't know. It's kind of interesting thing to collect, not gonna lie. Then I was thinking about the text. So kind of my father collects, and then it's like you need to turn and then you can see. And my mother collects, and then you turn and then you see. And I try to kind of write the text and then cut it in different parts and play with it. And I think it's a great idea if you have a text and you want to split it. It's just break it down and play with it. I think it really helps to see how everything comes together. A little bit more of color palettes. As you can see, I love to play with colors. This was a little bit planning for the book cover, and I really like the name. In the end, I came up. It runs in our family. I just really love the title, and I think it's kind of it all makes sense, but it also sounds really cool. So this is like more finalized storyboard, and I have somewhere, I don't know, I made like these little mini books before I made like final illustrations where I could make it in a book and then flick through it, and then you can see the pace and rhythm and how it looks, because if you plan your book in this way, it's harder to see how it is when you flick the pages, if that makes sense. This is just text and image. I think it was just like a collage type of thing we played in university or something like that. I really wanted to work on cover and develop it quite a lot, because I'm not the best with covers, so I thought I will just experiment a little bit more. And here as well. And a little bit here. I really like this one where all of the family members are holding hands, and you can see it when you close the book. All of them kind of hold the hands, and I felt it's such a lovely idea. And this is working with different color palettes for each room, but kind of still tying it together and making it work. And this is all of the family members together. Wow. What a bright scene. Okay, so I don't know why there is like this super greenish background, but this is the family members. And these are the names. So Carla, Sam, and Naomi. This was like, I don't know. But I like the muted colors for the characters. I guess why I put this bright background is to make them pop out and be contrast in between the background. Just a little bit more planning. So let's move on to the last sketchbook. So the last sketchbook, little bit more of mini collections here. I remember I printed a lot of storyboards and kind of cut them and colored them in with different colors. And this is, I think, I enlarged this one bigger and then colored it. And I think this is a super easy option because when you want to see the color palette and you have approximate storyboard ready, it's a good idea to kind of color it in and see how it will look with overall color palette. And I tried to have different variation in between. So hopefully you can see the changes here. Okay. These are some patterns. I wanted to have some patterns in the book. This is, again, one of the printouts, and I made a color palette. I think I was quite inspired by Beatrice Alamagne. She is a picture book illustrator. She's using a lot of muted tones, but then she uses just one bright tone, and I was thinking maybe I could use one bright orange tone. But in the end, I sticked with the ultramarine jumper. So, yeah, this is the book cover. Have all of them hold hands. And I think this is the final... No, wait. I think this is similar to the final cover design. Yeah, this is the front. And yeah, just me playing and... Oh, I like these. These are also printed out. Kind of, I scanned them, used them in the program, printed out, cut them, and then used the pencils to see the color palette. I know that it would be easier to do them digitally, but honestly, I love doing things traditionally, so this was the case as well. And I really like how I played with these color combinations. I think it all makes sense. And these are color palettes for each character. I really like these. I think I'm really attracted to color, and I feel it's such a clever idea to have each character to have their own personality. But I think I wanted to have each character sounding from other character. The boy has a little bit from mom's colors, mom a little bit from dad's colors, and dad a little bit from sisters, and sister a little bit from brothers. So it's kind of balanced. Just sketching some characters and poses. Here as well. And here as well. And I think this is it for this one. I have some feedback and studio activities. And I think I have more little mini books, but I don't know where they are. So I will just show you how the final book looks like. It's not finished because there are some sketch stages. But yeah, this is It Runs in Our Family. And this is the title. These are the end papers, kind of little mini treasures. So every member of my family collects something. Follow me and I will show. I hope you can see. It's little bit. It's not the book you can lay flat, so it's a little bit harder to see the middle part. And my father collects, and then you can kind of see what is he collecting. You probably can see from here as well. And and this is the plates, the ceramic plates. But this is in black and white because for these picture books we only needed to have, I think, 3 artworks in a book, and everything else should be in sketch stage. So this is my mother collects. She's collecting odd socks. Such an interesting collection, right? Then it's my sister collects. This one I did digitally, this sketch. I think I didn't have like a lot of time in that moment. But yeah, then it's like these tea labels. And then the dog collects. I actually really loved this spread when I made it, and I still do. But yeah, it's quite interesting. Then it's, did you spot what I collect? And he's collecting the memories. So that's like the end of the story. And then it's end papers, and that's it. So it's not like super long story. It's only like the classic picture book format. But yeah, it's kind of, although it looks like it's so little, but so much work goes into creating picture books and books in general. And by the way, like in this moment, I'm creating book myself about birds, and it's not for children. It's also for adults. It's non-fiction, and yeah, it's a long process. It's not like you do it in one day, but if you do enjoy it, and it brings you joy, then it's the right thing to do. So yeah, thank you for coming and looking at all these sketchbooks. If you want to see more of my sketchbooks, let me know. I still have more I haven't shared. Can you believe it? And I'm working on some right now. So yeah, I really enjoy working in sketchbooks, and I think for picture books, it's perfect place to sketch because having loose papers, it's a little bit too much, I think, and it's great to have all of them like in one place. So yeah, with that being said, thank you everyone for watching this week's video. I really, really appreciate you and everyone who stayed till the end. If you really want to let me know that you stay till the end, write in the comments. It runs in our family, so I know you stay till the end. And if you want more sketchbook tours, let me know as well. If you want to become my Patreon, I will link the link down below. I actually filmed how to grow a walnut tree picture book sketchbook tour. I think over a year ago, so there is still a sketchbook. I will not show it here. I have exclusive access to Patreons, and I also have a lot of different content there, so please check it out. And thank you for everyone who is there already. So yeah, with that being said, like this video. Thank you everyone. I will see you super soon. Bye. Bye everyone.